The title of today's video is, Should You Date While Building Your Empire? So before we begin and read out this person's question, I want to start out with a quote that I wrote. And it is, when a man is focused on his mission and purpose, he will naturally attract the right women into his life. Where most men mess up is shifting their energy, time, and commitments onto what he has attracted into his life instead of doubling down on what got him to that place. So with that quote in mind, let's get started with this coaching client's question. His question is, I got out of a relationship like 6 months ago already. Been talking to multiple chicks at first to get my mind off of her. I'm now talking to 4 different chicks, smashed 2 of them, nothing too serious. Great, yeah, you gotta hop back on the horse, bro. And this is why women are so good at moving on from a breakup, is they already have other guys lined up. They already have, other relationships ready to go. And that's why you guys have noticed when girls get in a relationship, you're like, wow, I can't believe she's already with another dude. Because they understand that's the key to moving on. And 3 months ago, before I started working with this person who asked me this question, before he got my help, he was still hung up over his ex. So bro, I know you're watching this video, so good job. I've seen a lot of growth from you in the past 3 months, and it's absolutely insane. Because where you first were at 3 months ago, you were still in the friend zone with your ex while she was hooking up with other dudes. And I remember talking to you on my Telegram call. You were lucky enough to hop on a call with me for free and ask me this question, and thank God I was able to help you out, because you probably would have still been stuck in that position where you're hung up over your ex-girlfriend who dumped you, told you, I want to be just friends, but what that really means is I just want you on the back burner, want to hook up with other dudes, and then I could talk to you about my feelings when they hurt my feelings, right? And that's usually what happens. So thank God I got you out of that position, because you were completely lost and you had zero understanding of women. But now you are in a place where you're understanding women, you're learning about women, now you have multiple options. Now you're talking to 4 different chicks, so congrats, bro, good job. And this is why it's important to meet other women, and this is why so many guys get caught up and stuck on one girl, because they don't know what is better. They haven't compared what this toxic girl was to anything better. And this is the issue with a lot of guys. The guys, they think, oh, this girl's the only one for me, this girl was the one. And how do you even know? You haven't even been able to compare this girl that you think is so special to any other girls. Because I can guarantee, bro, any single guys talk to me about their breakups or their past relationships, and they tell me, oh, this girl's the one. This girl's the one for me, bro. I have them read out her stats. If I get in a video game, I have them read out her stats, right? And when they talk to me about this girl, I'm like, this girl didn't love you. This girl was talking to other dudes. She had social media. She had a huge body count. She didn't give a fuck about you. She wasn't cooking and cleaning for you every single day, right? And because I have something to compare that to, right? I compare their girls to my girls. So I have something to compare that to, and so it's very easy for me to be like, that girl was trash, right? This girl was not as good as what you could be getting. But he doesn't know that. And a lot of you guys probably don't understand that either. And so for anyone who's getting out of a relationship, it's very, very important to hop back on the horse. And if you want to get over a breakup, you have to go out and start talking to other women. This is very, very important. This is crucial. And this is essential to any aspect of your life. You need to be able to compare and see, is this girl actually the one for me? Because most guys who fall in love too quickly, most guys who get into relationships too quickly, they meet a girl, they're kicking off, everything's great, but they fall in love too soon. They start to settle too soon because they had nothing else to compare that girl to. So it's very, very important for you to go out and meet other women. But going back to what he said, this other one I'm talking to, we were really just friends, but I've been just chilling with her a lot lately just because the vibes were there. Our relationship right now is just like a mature talking stage, I would say, maybe situationship even. You guys are fuck buddies. That's great. Don't get too caught up in the title of relationship. Don't get too caught up in titles or whatever, the boyfriend, or don't complicate things. Very simple. If everything's working great, no reason to complicate things, right? Because feminine energy is all about relationships, caring, nurturing, loving, caring about these titles, right? And so I'll be talking about that later in the video as well. My question is, do you think I should keep it this way since everything seems to be going well in every area of my life at the moment, meaning I'm on the right track? Or do you think I should get into a relationship with this girl and she's aware of what I'm working on and my stuff with my goals and whatnot? The first thing for men to understand is a title doesn't guarantee loyalty, her emotions do. I'll say this again. The title of a relationship does not guarantee loyalty, her emotions do. Okay? And this is very, very important to understand because women are loyal to how they feel, not what they say in a certain moment. Does that make sense? The effort that attracted her must continue or the title means nothing. If you shift your focus from your purpose to her, you risk losing both. And I wrote these things down because it's very, very important for guys to understand. A guy thinks that, oh, once I get in a relationship, once I wife her up, once I put a ring on her, then she's mine. But then if you get complacent, you start to become a pussy, she's not going to be yours, bro. It doesn't matter what title of relationship you guys have, what agreements you guys have. If you start acting like a pussy and you do things to turn her off, then you are going to drive her away from you. It doesn't matter what titles, what commitments, what promises you guys have made. Girls are never loyal to what words come out of their fucking mouth. One moment she could be saying, I hate you. One moment she could say, I don't like you. One moment she could say, I don't love you anymore. And then 30 minutes later, she is sleeping, cooking, and being a perfect little angel. It doesn't matter, bro. When has any words that have come out of a woman's mouth actually mattered? It doesn't, bro. When a girl says, oh, I love you so much, I care about you so much, but she's out there texting a bunch of dudes, out there posting ass pics for other dudes, does she really love you? Does she really like you? No, she doesn't, okay? So this is very, very important. You have to look at what she does, not what she says. And this is the perfect litmus test for any guy to see his level of understanding of women. Because noobs, guys who lack experience, guys who have learned the hard way, understand what a woman says and what she does are two different things. The guys she says she hates, the guys who she says are toxic assholes, she's still fucking them, right? It doesn't matter, okay? So this is very, very important. What girls say and what they do are very, very different. Women vote with their feet, not with what they say. And this is very, very important. The reason why guys get this confused is because when a guy says he loves a girl, he actually does love a girl. Guys will never say or do anything that is not in alignment with where they're currently at, right? And so when a guy hears a girl say these things, he thinks logically, well, if I think these things, then she must think these things too. That's not the case. She just says how she's feeling in that moment of time. If a girl says in that moment of time, you know, I want to be in a relationship with you, in that moment of time she wants to be in a relationship with you. And then it could be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours later where she doesn't feel that way anymore. It doesn't matter. None of that should change what you are doing in life. And this is why it's very, very important, which I will talk about later, why the title of relationship doesn't actually change anything. It only actually benefits the girl and it makes her feel better. It makes her feel more secure when she knows that, okay, this guy has the title in his mind and he has it locked in his mind that we're in a relationship now. It makes the girl feel better. That's why the girl's job is to push for these things because it only benefits them. For example, chick is holding the camera right now, wave in front of the lens, right? If this girl says, listen, I want to get married to you. Okay, cool, we're married, the end. Nothing fucking changes. I don't change who I am, I don't change anything. It's just a fucking title. So the title of whatever doesn't change anything. She waves her hand, we're breaking up. Cool, nothing fucking changes for me. Because for me, it's just a title. It doesn't mean shit. We're still gonna hang out, have fun, and hook up, okay? So, do you think it's a good idea to date at the moment with my current position, or should I wait it out in a couple of months once I get some bands come in? My goal right now is to get 1 to 2 clients in 2 months. Thanks for reading this long message. Your mindset is that being in a relationship means you have to change the way you live, your commitments, your goals, and where your energy and time is going. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking that question. So, if that is your question of, should I get in a relationship with this girl? Then no, if that is your mindset. I say no if this is your mindset only because this is a bad mindset. This is the reason why it's a bad mindset is because your mindset is telling you, if I get into a relationship with this girl, I have to change certain things. That's why you're asking this question in the first place. Because you believe that if I get in a relationship, I have to change certain things about my life, or it might distract me from my goals. If that is your mindset, then no, you shouldn't. But here's the thing. If your mindset is, this is just a title, this is just a whatever thing, I don't give a fuck, it's not gonna change who I am, what I do, who I hang out with, what my goals are, then it doesn't really matter. A relationship should never change who you are, what your interests are, what your goals are, and what your mission purpose is. And having a strong frame means that she is coming into your life and conforming to your standards, not you going to her, right? Not you conforming to fit her needs and her wants, right? Because this is what weak men often end up changing in all aspects of their lives, just to please a woman. And then they lose the girl in the end, plus everything else. For example, I had a best friend of 7 years. He meets a girl, and instead of having her conform to his beliefs, his goals, his lifestyle, his friends, what he does is he ends up changing who he is. He ends up cutting people off for her. He stops hanging out with the people that he used to hang out with. He stops doing the things he used to do. He stops believing the things he used to believe in to fit her needs, her wants, and her desires. And then guess what? She leaves him, she cheats on him because he did all those things. And every single guy who's learned the hard way has learned this. Man, I did so much for this girl. Why did she leave me? I was doing everything right. I did everything she said. That's exactly why. Because she wasn't in love with you for this person. She was in love with you for this person, right? And she tested you, and you failed her tests. She tested you by telling you, hey, I don't like you hanging out with that person. And instead of you saying, well, I like these people either way, so you could be with me or you don't have to be with me. Instead of saying something like that, cocky, confident, and staying in your frame, he probably said something like this, you know what, you're right, babe, I want to make you happy. And then he keeps doing that over time until he fully crumbles into something that is not exactly what she wanted, right? Because like I said, girls will say one thing but do another. Girls will say things that they think are attractive. If you ask a girl, what are you attracted to? Most girls are going to describe a guy they're going to walk all over, manipulate, and cheat on. When you ask a girl what she's attracted to, she describes a simp. She describes a nice guy. She describes a beta male simp cuck. That's who she describes. But then, if you ask a girl, okay, well, who are the past 6, 7 guys you hooked up with? Or the past 6, 7 guys you were attracted to? Oh my God, he was such an asshole. He didn't give a fuck about me. He was fucking all my friends, right? And so, what is more truthful? Her actions of what she actually was attracted to, because you ask her who her exes were or what they were like, or the guy she says she's attracted to, her dream boyfriend. That's how you can most likely figure out the truth and figure out, okay, what is this person actually attracted to? And here's the thing, guys, all girls are the same. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you guys think all girls are different, keep watching my videos and I will show you that they're all the same. So another quote that is relevant to what this guy is saying is from the book Rational Male by Rollo Tomassi. Women should only ever be a complement to a man's life, never the focus of it. Another quote from The Way of the Pure Man by David Dita. If a man prioritizes his woman over his purpose, he will weaken himself and his relationship. I understand that every little thing a girl says is just a shit test. It's just a test. Because what is she going to do? Is she going to fight you? No, she's not going to fucking fight you, okay? This is what Tristan Tate says all the time. You know they're not going to fight you, so why do you care, right? And that's the mindset you have to understand, right? But so many guys have been so brainwashed to fear a girl not liking them back. They're fearful of pissing a girl off. I piss girls off all the fucking time, bro. And guess what? Every single time they come back. Why? Because girls can't change who they're attracted to. So you guys have a question like this one, tailored to what you guys want and what your guys' goals are in life, then ask me your guys' questions. 20 years old, I have multiple girlfriends, right? One of my girlfriends are holding the camera right now. I have multiple cars. I have access to anything I want. I have access to unlimited connections. You guys have seen me with Justin Wall. You guys have seen me with Coach Corey Wayne. You guys have seen me with Rollo Tomassi. You guys have seen me with Sterling Cooper, right? So if you guys want to learn my mindset and how I attracted these things into my life and how I've kept them for the past 2, 3, 4 years, because I've had relationships for the past 4 or 5 years. So if this is something you are curious about learning about, and this is something you are serious about wanting as well, click the link in the description of this video. And we're gonna help answer your guys' questions. You're serious about becoming successful women. You're serious about becoming financially free. You're serious about scaling and growing your business. And you're serious about just becoming a better person, becoming a better man, having more abundance in your life. Click the link in the description of this video. This is the only time where you can actually talk to anyone on this earth and get a response. So I promise you, this is the best time right now for you to reach out to me before I get banned, before I get taken down like I did on TikTok. Dude, I had like 200,000 followers on TikTok. Banned. All those people had the opportunity to message me and they lost the chance. So whatever stage I'm at right now, if you're watching me at 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers, this is your opportunity to reach out to me before I get fucking banned or I get deleted from the face of this earth. So reach out to me and get your questions answered. be honest with yourself. Are you where you want to be? If you're not where you want to be, you need to reach out to me as soon as fucking possible. Click the link in the description of this video, because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Stay tuned for the next videos coming out soon. I'll see you guys in the next one.